Welcome back to my studio. I'm Yvette Mecca. Let's go. Welcome. And today, my dears, this is the first time I'm doing this, so hopefully it pans out. I will be playing, well, not necessarily playing, but I will be showing you all my seasonal journal and adding a little few bits to it. And that's something that I normally would do off camera and show you the flip through after. So let me give you a little bit of spiel on this particular journal. It is a seasonal journal and I haven't named her yet, but the fabulous thing about this particular journal, and oddly, I don't have my mug with me. One of my cousins gifted me with this beautiful fabric. I have a matching mug that is black. Oddly, right? What are the odds? When I showed her my mug, I'm like, look, I have the same mug. Well, I had the mug. And she's like, get out of here. So she mailed me this fabric. And to her surprise, when she seen what I had done with this fabric, she was blown away. Yet, thanks to her, I was able to do so. And I get to share it with you. Let's dive in. I will be giving you a little sneak peek of what I've done thus far. And I haven't done any decorating, just putting bits and pieces in to get me going. I had a bad habit that I picked up after I came home from surgery in October. I know, right? I'm teasing you. I was putting my notes on bits and pieces of paper instead of putting it into the journal. And I was doing that because when I was in the hospital, I didn't have anything. So I asked the nurses for paper and I was just jotting things down. So coming home, trying to create a journal was not realistic. So unfortunately, I haven't been able to journal like I used to, which was daily prior to surgery. Again, October, guys, not like me whatsoever. I did a November journal, a gratitude. Yet after November, then I did a December. I did a December daily, and now January, February, March, I did not. I was taking down notes. Who does that? If you are like I was, because I'm not going to do that anymore. I was trying to be proactive. This journal is to cover April, May, and June. That is the goal, but she is already, I love it. I cannot lie, I love it. Yet realistically, to work in her is not realistic for me. I like a lot of writing space and pages. I try something different. I added a lot of color. I added a lot of graphics and pockets and tags, tucks, thinking that those tags and note cards, journal cards would serve as those bits and pieces of paper that I would normally gravitate to. I can just grab them and, put them in their particular space that they go in the journal. With that being said, let's go ahead. Let me just put you, come on. This is our opening, our beginning to set our stage. I have not added my library card just yet, but I do have a card that was given to me through one of my swaps, my first ever swap for journaling. I did a journal with another creator, and I will list her name and tag her because I have a lot of the pieces and bits that were given to me from her in that swap in this particular journal. So thank you, my dear. Let's move on to the table of contents. I will fill that out at the end of this journey. In the beginning of March, I'm a dog mom. My daughter has 2 emotional support dogs. At the beginning of March, we lost one to cancer, Mario. So I did this tribute to him in the beginning of this book because, like I said, the bits and pieces of paper, it was just too much. This is Mario, his first birthday. This image is way too big for my goal. My goal is to put him here. Let me move my water. The goal is to put this picture, this image here. I have to downsize it and have little notes here about Mario, and then I have a pull out here that I'm going to journal. I'm thinking if I don't use up the whole journal, which I probably will, adding some pictures, and if I use up the whole journal card, I will add more pictures here, and here. He has a brother. I'm not sure if I'm going to add that picture or just keep it simply about Mario. In this particular picture, we got Mario when he was 8 months. He turned 5 December 2025. And yeah, my main man Mario. This April first signature starts off with the Autism Awareness Month. I did a spread, a monthly spread that I normally do in another my other journal that you all see each beginning of each month. I wanted to put that in here just to capture it. So yeah, I did that here. One of my paper dolls, part of the collection that you can grab over in my Kotai if you like. But today I will be going through, like I said, showing you. And in addition, this is Fern. I will be swapping out because I decided I don't want the name so big. So I will be replacing them as we go. So let me do that now. Since she is our first. This is my first time using this Elmer's Craft Bond. I don't know how it's going to act. I don't have my glue with me that I normally would use, which is 3-in-1 or art glitter glue. Let's see. I may put it here. And like I said, I will be decorating later. I don't even know the drying time for this glue. This makes me very, very nervous. All right. And then the background is of money because we want to bring funds. We want to, speak that into the universe and make that happen. This next page has a pocket. Now I created, oh, I forgot this doesn't come all the way out. I created, push that back down. Yeah. This is a tag that comes out. This envelope, fabric envelopes with vintage paper lining. This is one of those that I created and is in my Ko-Fi shop. Now this does not come out, so I'm not going to pull it out, but it is some journaling space right here. I have that tag for additional, and I was gifted this through a Diva Delight. Isn't that fabulous? It is an altered, I don't know if you can see me, it is an altered playing card. I thought it was just so adorable. Stinking adorable. I had to take a picture and put it into this journal. Here is another pocket that was created. Hey, baby. Hold on. Let me pause for a second, guys. My apologies. I am back. I have a pocket here. It's a double pocket, front and back loading. These are my journaling cards. How fabulous is this? We are a long way from 39. But I'll take it. All right. And then in this front pocket. Oh, great. You don't want to go in there. There we go. All right. On the back, we have more journaling cards. This one opens. This one is a little booklet. I guess it's journaling devices. I love macaron. So we have a belly band. I'll be putting a future picture here. So we have this in place for some hidden journaling. And like I said, it's not truly decorated. Just have my elements in place and ready to go. I had a koi pond in my yard, so I wanted to put a remembrance of them in there. And every time I turned around, I promise you, I was finding a turtle crossing the road. So I've had at least 4 turtles. We have a pocket here. And if you watch my pockets, this particular pocket was created. This is the outside of that. And I added the Happy Mail. I will put inside of this pocket this envelope here and all of the Happy Mail names of the Happy Mail what I want to say, recipients incoming that I either sent out or received in this little envelope pocket. Yeah, this is an image that I just truly adore, and it is something that I need to cover on the back, obviously. Tucked there. It was a Pinterest image. This is the inside of that pocket. We have a pocket down here with 2 tags in that pocket. A pocket here. Some more journaling cards. And we have a top pocket here with more journaling cards. My dolls, I can go into the story a little later at another time, perhaps. Oh, wait a minute. This is actually a belly band. I had a journaling card. I'm gonna put this here just so I can remember. The belly band here. There's a pocket here, a money pocket, and then there are some little tidbits here for journaling. I was saying in regards to the giraffe, my dolls, I make long necks, and large eyes. One of my favorite animals. Again, April, Autism Month. I am an autism mom. And you flip this up for some hidden journaling. This is actually oh, you can't see it. Let me pull it down. Hidden journaling with a little tuck here, a little pocket there. My daughter does not want to be recognized on camera, so I try to make images of us with Chat GPT or something. And this looks nothing like me, if you know me, but I take it. It's whatever. So that's that, and this is for journaling. Some of my digitals are in here. This is my brother's keeper. More digitals. One of my steampunk recipients I've collected. This may be Art House Whimsy digital. She is on, I printed on parchment paper. One of our butterflies. Digital, one of my digitals. This is a actual fabric doll. One of my dolls that I created, one of the first dolls I created over 10 years ago. I'm not sure if I want to keep her here, so I have I have her pinned. But she would go on your desk or on a shelf, and her legs would bend. I'm going to add some of my oversized shoes to this image because I don't know if I printed it. The printer cut off her feet. Poor thing, and cut off her feet. So I will be giving her some oversized shoes, and I will be embellishing her and jazz her up a little bit. Like I said, she's over 10 years old. Corkboard. This is a pocket with some hidden journaling. This is that bag. It actually is a bag that I folded over, and this bag contained a bunch of stickers from that same and these are papers for some journaling. Flip open. This is one of those pockets that I created in my pocket video. We have some paper for journaling. Flip open, little tidbits. Some of my dyed paper, coffee dyed or tea stain. Looks like I'm smelling it. This is the tea. Tuck that right on in there. And this is one of my paper dolls, my digital paper dolls. I put her together so she's a little layered on here. And this is some chocolate that I absolutely love. The wrapping I want to save for a trash junk journal, so I have a copy of the image. You saw another one earlier, which is one of my daughter's favorite flavors, which was the raspberry. I'm going to flip that baby over, and this is one of my physical fabric dolls on a belly band. Behind her we have more journaling cards for music I may listen to this month. A postcard, absolutely love postcards. I love Marvels and the DC Comics. I printed this telephone booth in Doctor Strange. I just think that it's absolutely adorable. So we have that going on here. One of my digitals for spring, and another one. But she is just adorable to be our signature, the center of our signature. Now meet Chameleon. And again, the names were too big, so I decided I want to make them a little smaller. See how this glue acts. I don't know. I'm gonna put too much. And my husband is a Sagittarius, so I have a hidden journaling space here. Hidden journaling space. And this is a Doritos chip bag that I have just put some what's this, napkin over, and it's a pocket. So we have some tidbits for journaling, and that is another one of those pockets that I created. We have all of this paper bits in here for journaling. Here's another pocket, and I have these two little tags going on inside this additional pocket. We have our autism cup representation, and I have some little journaling bits going on for extra journaling, and of course I can journal on the back should I decide to do so. That's another one of my digitals. Another digital, and this is a flip with one of the digitals, and inside this pocket there are bits and pieces for journaling, and it flips open for extra journaling space. I hope I'm staying in frame. I'm just so nervous about that. My digitals, and yeah, there we go. Coloring pages. One of the scrapbook papers, digital. I think this was a Pinterest image. We have the other side of that pocket again, that pocket page. So we have a digital here, a pocket up top. We have a digital here, and this is a deep pocket. And we have a side pocket here. And this is actually an envelope that I cut. So I'm going to put some bits in here. And again, decorate. Back side of that pocket page. We have deep pocket here. That's also one of the pieces that I got from my swap with Tahira. That's there. We have some of my index side pieces here. I'll put more. I just want to make sure I put something in that pocket. This is one of the Pinterest images that I absolutely adore. An image of myself. We roll her to the left, and we have some hidden journaling space. Some more of that pawn action going on. Writing paper. Digital. I deserve it. Yes. And this is a flip out. Let me move her over so you can see. And this is one of my paintings. Journaling space. This is that envelope that I cut, and it has paper in it for journaling. We have a 2-for-1 going on here. Should I get it back in here? See, I did a little doodling already, and yeah, I did a little doodling, but I'll do more. Cover that. And this is a scrapbook page. That's there. This is one of my digitals, and it actually, I was thinking if I was gonna make it a pocket, but then I was like, you know what? I can have some more writing space, so I did not make it a pocket. our infinity symbol for autism. The back of the journal and one of my reset pages for mental health that I created. My Goodreads for April, but I probably will use, if I don't use all of this up for April, I will continue it on from May, but that I won't last that long. I'm sorry, I know I was out of frame. I won't last that long. I'll need more space. And I will be getting into showing you all and sharing my reading journal. It's a mess. It's a hot mess. One second, I dropped it. Please. All right, let's get into this second signature. It sits well with my soul. One of my my grounding girls that I created. Some writing space on one of my tea-dyed journal pages, one of my graphics I designed. This is some of the doodling. And this is Marilla. And she is one of my digital girls, one of my paper dolls. So let's swap her name out for a smaller tag. If it sounds like I'm going quickly, it's because I am. I don't want to hold you guys. Because this is a really big girl here. She's pretty thick. I'm going to put you here. I think it's actually grabbing pretty well, to be honest with you. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. And we have on this side some music page with some of Yellow Roses, flip out with some journaling. I may put some gesso here so that I can have some more journaling space. Here is one of those pocket pages. We have some bits for journaling, and there is a tuck. Put that in there. There's a tuck here, and this image is from the back of that pocket is deep. So we have more journaling pages, cards, tags, just for now, just to hold space, because I may switch it out. Space here to add another pocket if I need to, or you know me, a good old quote. We have our ruler in one of these. This particular patchwork card came from Tahira, and that is one of the digitals I created. So that's our belly band. I will put some jazz up that belly band. Writing space. This also came from Tahira. It is a postcard. So pretty. So pretty. One of my digitals. I don't like cutting the white border sometimes on certain digitals because I like to use it. Great tip. I like to use it for doodling. One of our money pages, and this is Posy. So we're going to swap out Posy's tag. Sugar Kissed Days are everywhere. The back of that pocket, or the inside of that pocket page, we have 2 more pockets. A deep pocket here and a deep pocket up front. These 2 are offcuts from the Be Happy kit that I was working on in March. This may have came from Tahira. I don't quite remember, but I think it did. Which is the swap that I've been speaking about. A journal swap. That back in here. And here is a fabulous quote. That part. A digital that I created, I want to probably either, if I'm not going to add a quote, I will be adding paper dolls to finish the girls, to finish these. Some of the herbs I just put on some line paper. This is part of let me see. This is from Tahira. She sent this to me on Moonstone because I am a moon child. If you did not know, I was born on the 4th of July. One of my paper dolls. I wake up every day ready to win. Isn't she adorable? She's so adorable. Digital from Etsy, library scenes, our butterfly. This is a card. You'll see it again. But this card is from given by Tahira as well. And my hearts that I drew. Digital. And Beltane, which is represented and celebrated in May. How lovely is this? That card reads, "A profound vision of caviar rooted in cabbage." Original artwork by Alexandria Antone. Offcut from one of the projects that I was going to do in March. Make It March. This is a deep pocket. So I'll put that there to remind me. Some of my coffee stained paper. Oh no, this is the back of that page. Excuse me. An image from Pinterest. Love, dream, hope. More bits and pieces for these pockets. This is a little booklet, butterfly that I designed. Come on. The back of that pocket is plain. Now, I was gifted this Diva Delight card. Okay, and I thought this card was fabulous, and I created these girls to go with the card. We have some journaling here. So good. someday you have to create your own sunshine. We have a pocket here. This is one of the roses that I drew. And we have some journaling space there. Again, I'll be adding more, but just to give myself an advantage of a head start, so I know that that's supposed to be there. Digital, I created the back of that pocket or inside of that pocket before the pocket page. Deep pocket here. Paper for journaling. Coloring page, size down that I created. And over here we have some tags for this slim pocket. The back of that page has a deep pocket. And out of all of the girls, this is the first one that was created, and her name is May. So let's swap out May's nameplate. Where should we put her nameplate? Right here. This is the quote that came with her. And little bits of pieces as well. I put 2 pages together. There we go. I know you guys are tired of probably hearing me say my digital, but that is one of the digitals that I created along with this one here for writing. Digital as well. This is from Etsy. Fabulous quote. This image is from one of the artists that I was working with for the stickers, JJ and Arts and Things. But this is not a sticker. This is one of the images that I got from her that I will probably be making a journal. That was my whole vision when I got it. One of my paper dolls I created. Oh, no. This is one of an image that I created over 10 years ago. And I always see, she always seems to end up in my journals as like so. Now here are 2 of the girls' paper dolls that I made for March. The March Me, a play on Watch Me. My mood board for my paper doll girls, I was trying to flush them out. I'm still not done. I have a thing for doors, so yeah, that's in here. I had a thing for betta fish, so we had to include that as well. The inside of that pocket, or the outside of the next pocket page, has 1, 2, and 3 pockets. I'm not going to take those out. You can see those are pockets with tidbits for journaling. On my nail. The back of that, or inside of that page, has a deep pocket, and then we have a under situation going on there. I am debating if I want to put this here. This is a tuck. The resolution of the page isn't so great, so I'm thinking I need to cover it. And we are going to move on to our next girl, which is Bloom. Tiny joys make the world twirl. Put her here. I don't know, I have a thing up. I've been putting on this side lately, haven't I? Okay. Digital I've been playing around with. Writing space. Digital's offcut from one of the artists in the Make It March series that I was working with. This is the inside, or let's see, the outside of the next pocket page. We have an under tuck here going on pocket. It's pretty deep. And then we have this one as well. The inside of that pocket, there are two. One here, one here. Have our B page. I was looking for one of those weights on Amazon to hold the book, the pages down. I ordered one, and even though it was like 7.5 inches wide, the weight on it was so flimsy, it was a waste, and I had to return that. One of my digitals I created, and this is the center of May's. Is this May? No, this is June. Oh, this is June. June's journal. I know that June celebrates is a music month as well, so I'll be putting some music references in here, and also I forgot to tell you, for May, when I get to it, I will put the references in for that awareness of that particular month, which for sure May is mental health. This says she wears high heels, I wear sneakers. One of the pages from a journal that I had created. So that B page. We have two pockets here, one deep, and this Victory Divine Helpers came from Tahira as well. And down here is another pocket with some more writing paper. The back side of that pocket page, we have one large tuck and a smaller tuck here for tags, like so, and then this one here. Have this. See, that's how deep the pocket is. And then we have this one. Pretty deep. Let's move on to I believe that's our last paper doll, Blair. Yep, Blair is the last girl. Catch the sparkle of every day. In the original design that I created, her glasses had a little shimmer. So again, all of these little small details will be enhanced when I get to that particular page. We're going to put yours down here underneath. That's pretty good. All right. We have be addicted to bettering yourself. That's good stuff right there. Good stuff right there, people. Be addicted to bettering yourself. Some writing paper. And one of my bookmarks that I've made over 10 years ago as well. A client asked if I could enhance the image so that it could be an 8x10, and this is the offcut because I did not like the way that it printed the first time around. So this is actually a bookmark. Believe, Love, Precious. Scrapbooking paper. More writing paper from the digitals, and one of the digitals that I created. Ashe. Ashe. The inside of that page pocket, it has an undertuck on here, and a pocket, top loading pocket as well. The back side has 1 and 2 more pockets for more tags or journaling cards to enhance my writing space. The backside of our betta fish, some paper I believe I got off of Etsy, and like I said, I was trying, it's more of a mood board, trying to flush out those paper dolls. And the last 2 girls from the March Me series, I did a total of 4 girls. And I was playing around with some fairies, and these are 2 of the 2 that I am thinking I want to flush for a mini kit. More writing space, digitals I created. And this brings us to the end of the last signature. On this back panel, we have another pocket, and we have one of my bookmarks, and offcut of one of the digitals from one of the kits I was going to create, and some more writing paper. So yeah, that's that. Thank you all for hanging out and peeking and seeing what I actually have going on in this girl of mine. I don't know. I may take out these 2 and just leave that one signature, the first signature, and see what happens. I don't know. What am I doing? I don't know. But I will keep you posted. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you for taking a peek and actually seeing what's in her. Until we meet again, you go be great and create. Love ya. Enjoying my content? Well, come join our creative tribe. Subscribe, like, and share. I don't mind at all. Thank you.